Ils seront accompagnés ce soir pour monter sur le terrain par les U18 régionaux. Supporters, je demande un maximum d'applaudissements pour le RSW LIEGE Basket. Est-ce que le coup de triol est en forme? Est-ce que Liège peut faire du bruit?
Hello and welcome into Country Hall in Liège, Belgium for this BETFIRST BNXT contest between RSW Liège and Telenet Giants Antwerp. Alongside Lee Hall, I'm Craig Feda, and we're so glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from around the world for what we hope will be an exciting game and a home win for Liège against an Antwerp team that beat Liège back on October 28th by the score of 81-71. Liège comes into this one still with a chance to qualify for the Elite Gold playoff bracket for the first time, but they need a win against a team in Antwerp that's won 9 of their last 10. Antwerp is led by American Rasir Bolton, who's putting up 17.1 points per game, and Serbian center Nikola Jovanovic, who tallies 13.4 points and 7 rebounds per game. Liège is going to have to find a way to bottle up those guys if they're going to be successful tonight.
Yeah, Craig, thank you very much. Yeah, they sure will. You know, Bolton is 6th in the league with 17 points a game. He's been in double figures only 2 games this year that he hasn't been in double figures. So he's been good, he's been consistent, and he is their leading scorer. Jovanovic, you know, scoring and rebounding. You know, he even shoots free throws well. So he's really been tearing it up lately. His last 3 games, he's averaging 18 points a game and shooting 80% from the floor. So he's just getting better as the season goes on. It'll be fun to see these 2 teams go at it. And Antwerp, they've got those 2 guys, but they've got another guy in double figures, and then they've got the next 4 guys scoring 8 points a game. So though, after you get past those first couple of guys, they're pretty balanced.
Liège, meanwhile, comes off a disappointing loss Tuesday in ENBL play, but they need to have a short memory. And to do that, they'll need to look to EJ Anosike and Angel Rodriguez to put up some points, and to Kevin Tumba to keep tabs on Nikola Jovanovic. Tumba is 2nd in the league in efficiency at 23.1, 1st in rebounds at 11.3 per game, and 1st in blocks at 1.8 per game. Oh, and he also leads the league in 2-point field goal percentage at 67.8. So a very solid year for the veteran Kevin Tumba.
Yeah, 6'9", 245 from the Congo. He is just such a presence inside, Craig. He's masterful. And the two other guys you mentioned, Anasoke and Rodriguez, did not play in that first game against Antwerp. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of difference that makes in this game tonight.
Two other games going on. One already underway between CO2 Feyenoord and Basketball Academy Limburg. Limburg leads that one 15-12 in the early going. The other game between Hugo Limburg United and Brussels yet to get started. We are underway here in Liège, and Antwerp controls the opening tip.
Liège in the man-to-man defense.
Gets it back to Jovan Bugenhout and stolen away. Here comes EJ Anosike taking it the whole way himself, lays it in with the right hand, and Liège with an early 2-0 lead.
Well, we said he didn't play in game one, and he makes his presence felt right away.
Here, Bolton. Not sure if that was a shot or if he threw that alley-oop up to Roby Rogier, but either way, it was effective.
Yeah, nobody got in front of him, and he just made an easy bucket there.
Tumba on the block, working on Rogier. Now, Brooke Lemaire, guarded by Bolton. Lemaire picks up the dribble, gets it outside to Anosike. Shot clock at 3. Puts up the long tray. That is straight through! Tough shot by EJ Anosike with the shot clock winding down.
Just his 5th 3 of the season.
Now here's Justice Sewing. Back outside to Joe Van Bugenhout. He launches a 3 of his own. Kevin Tumba pulls that rebound down. Liège into another offensive set. Lemaire between the rings. To his left on Bolton, now inside to Tumba. Tumba goes up and wrecks it with 2 hands.
Nobody wanted to get in his way once he got loose inside.
Tumba averaging just about 9 points a game, and if you can get him involved offensively, that's all the more beneficial play you're going to get from Tumba. Tumba with the swat there. He leads the league in blocks at 1.8 per game. Got his first just now, and here comes Lemaire. Inside to Musa Noterman, lays it in with the left hand. So Noterman getting the start. And now Antwerp
nice looks inside from Lemaire there. Yeah, a couple of nice looks inside by Brooke Lemaire, the veteran. First to Tumba and then to Noterman, and that's just we've done several of Liège's games this year, Craig, and I love Brooke Lemaire. He's just that veteran presence that you have to have. And how about Anasoke? We talked about him in the open, and you said how important it was. Did he get a little bank shot there? Did that go off the glass?
Yeah,
it looked like it did from that angle.
Yeah, sure did. By the way, the starting lineups for these two teams for Liège, it's Anasoke, Brooke Lemaire, Noterman getting a rare start, and Anthony Campbell getting a very rare start. And for Telenet Giants Antwerp, Jovan Bugenhout, Ewing, Gary Steppen, Roby Rogier, and Bolton. Telenet Giants Antwerp coached by Nika Kalen, by Guy Muya. And here for Liège, by Ivan Omir. So hot out of the gate for Liège, a 9-2 first start this game, causing Ivica Kellen to take his first time out. Or whistle before we really get going. I'm not sure the delay is here. Be a clock situation.
Yeah, it looks like maybe one of the clocks isn't synced up with the other one there momentarily. Yeah, this is a great start for Liège, Craig. They couldn't come out of the gates any better than they have so far. Really impressive start. See if they can keep it going.
The shot clock over Liège's basket was reading 26, and it didn't look like it had started, but the shot clock over Antwerp bucket is working, and now it appears the one over the Liège basket is working as well. And Osike gets it out to Lemaire. Shot clock at 10. Now to Cambo for 3. That one rings out. Tony Cambo, a 29% three-point shooter on the season. Now a step back, long J by Rasir Bolton, no good. Rebound tipped and tipped out to Bolton. Now Justice Sewing launches the 3. That's no good. Noterman pulls down the rebound. Coming up on 7 minutes to play first quarter, Tumba tracks down the loose ball, gets it to Noterman, into the corner, Cambo for 3, splash!
He's not shy from back there. He was 1 for his last 13 and then missed his first one, but stepped right back in the corner and knocked it down. That's the confidence of a shooter.
Anthony Cambo has no fear of shooting, that's for sure. And he gives Liège a 10-point lead early. Van Buggenhout from outside the left elbow, no, but he draws the foul on Kevin Tumba.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate. Tumba coming out to help out on defense after the Antwerp player lost his man, and he didn't keep his feet. He went up and flew at him, and that's where he got the foul. Liège, Craig, I think so far is really playing great defense. They've taken a couple away, and they haven't allowed very good shots for Antwerp so far.
Antwerp making a couple of substitutions. Shepin and Rogier stepping out. Jackson Rocky Cruiser comes in. First free throw for Van Buggenhout is short. Also into the game, Nikola Jovanovic. Antwerp doubles their score. 12-4. 6.5 minutes to play first quarter. Tumba up high to Brooke Lemaire. Lemaire launches the 3. Missed, but a foul on the rebound. I believe that's going to be on EJ Anosike. Beg your pardon, that's going to be on Antwerp. I think they got Justice Sewing. Lemaire looking to inbound. Gets it to Noterman, and he turns it over. Sewing under the bucket. Gets it up over Tumba. No good, but the tip-in is there for Nikola Jovanovic.
Well, they got that turnover and got down the floor hurry and beat the defense. They'd like to have that kind of game, I think.
Lemaire to Anosike to Tumba, and he flushes another one. It's 14-5. Jovanovic on the handoff to Bolton. He launches the tray, missed wide right. Now Brooke Lemaire running. The left side. Noterman spins toward the bucket, picks up the dribble outside to Tumba. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Tumba working down on Cruiser. Tumba finally throws up the wild hook. Doesn't go.
Yeah. Got to pass that one back out, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, probably should have kicked that one out. They had plenty of time. Boy, Antwerp can't buy a bucket here.
2 of 8 from the floor so far.
Yep. Lemaire around the screen by Tumba. Nearly lost it. Noterman gets it. Flips it up with the left hand. No. Rebound saved by Jovanovic, and here comes Antwerp. Trailing by 9. Van Buggenhout. Cross court to Bolton. Bolton picked up by Cambo. Shot clock at 7. Tumba intercepts that pass. Boy, Kevin Tumba's doing it all early.
I think that's about the 3rd steal also, along with a couple of turnovers.
We saw Noterman, the beautiful spin move toward the bucket. He lays it in, and Liège back up 11. Matches their biggest lead of the game.
You got to love the energy they've come out with in this game, both ends of the floor.
Joe Van Buggenhout travels. Yep. Gonna call that one every time. Even Vinut into the game now for Antwerp. And Jamel Hagens on for Liège. Jamel Hagens, to borrow a nickname from Dominique Wilkins back in the day, Jamel Hagens, a human highlight film. He is a one-man dunk contest. It's not too bad when you can pull Jamel Hagens off your bench.
How about it?
One. Hagens to Anosike, now cross court to Ibrahim Doumbia. Cambo for three. Splash! That is good! Anthony Cambo brings up his second tray of the game.
He had 13 in the first meeting.
He had 13 points, 2 rebounds in the first meeting in October. And now Antwerp finally hits a three. Now 1 for 4 from the arc. Doumbia missed for 3 there. Doumbia coming into this game 1 of 19. 3-point range. And if I'm Alex Zampier, if I see Ibrahim Doumbia shoot a 3-pointer, I'm taking him out of the game. Now Justice Ewing at the other end hits the tray, and just like that, lead cut down to 8. Now Alex Zampier wants timeout with 3 minutes to play first quarter. Antwerp on a little run here, but Liège looking awfully strong through the first 7 minutes of this game.
Yeah, they're looking great. 4 turnovers already for Antwerp and 3 steals for Liège. So they're playing really good defense, and you knew that Antwerp was going to start hitting some shots. You know, you're not going to hold them down very long. But how about the activity of Tumba inside so far? He's been really strong.
He's got 2 dunks, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block already. Antwerp just 4 of 11 from the field overall. Liège 8 of 13.
This Antwerp team leads the league in scoring, almost 83 points a game. So you know they're not gonna struggle for long.
Yeah, you have to kind of make your hay while it's available. Get up on them as much as you can because you know they're going to go on a run. 3 Americans on the roster for Telenet Giants Antwerp. Justice Ewing from Honolulu. Jackson Cruiser named Rocky from White Bear Lake, Minnesota, to North Dakota State. And Rasir Bolton from Petersburg, Virginia, finished his collegiate career at Gonzaga. Angel Rodriguez into the game now for the first time for Liège. Spinning move by Rodriguez, and he draws the foul on Jean-Marc Muema. And boy, what kind of a luxury is it for Alex Zampier that you can pull guys off the bench like Jamel Hagens and Angel Rodriguez?
Yeah, I love Rodriguez. He came back from an injury, and I think we did the first game he came back, and that's his game. He tries to get into the lane and create havoc and either score himself or dish off. I just love how he plays the game. Of course, he is a guy that played in the States. He's from Puerto Rico, but he played at Kansas State and Miami, so a lot of good Division I college experience for him.
Rare miss from the free throw line by Rodriguez. He's an 84% free throw shooter on the season, averaging 17.5 points per game with Liège in BNXT play this year in just 8 games. The only ding on Rodriguez as far as his game goes is he turns the ball over a lot. He averages 6 assists per game, but turns it over 5.1 times a game. So Antwerp back on offense. Even Vinet. Here's Jovanovic shooting it up over a pair of Liège defenders. The putback missed as well. Now here comes Angel. Noterman working on Jovanovic. Spins his way. High off the glass, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Anosike. Putback missed. And the rebound finally pulled down by Mwema. And count the bucket. That's going to be a foul on Jamel Hagens.
Little screen and roll there. It looked like Hagens had position, but didn't get the call.
That's what I was thinking. So Jovanovic to the free throw line. He's a 75.8% free throw shooter on the season for Antwerp. Jovanovic, 30 years old, from Serbia. He had 17 points, 10 rebounds last game against Liège. Completes the three-point play there and cuts the lead to 6. Rodriguez launches the long three straight through.
12th on the year for Angel.
Yeah, Angel says, I want to get out in this three-point party. Bogenhout to Vinet. Vinet drives off the glass, no. Rebound popcorned around. Back tapped. That's going to be Antwerp ball.
They're starting to get a little bit more aggressive on the offensive glass, and Liège needs to really find a body and check them out because they're going hard at the glass. They aren't shooting it well, and that's where they're going to get their points right now while they're struggling from the floor.
Bounce pass inside to Rocky Cruiser, spinning, loses it on the way up, but they're going to get the foul on Angel Rodriguez. Second quarter in Rotterdam. Basketball Academy Limburg leads Suwon Feyenoord 35-28. Third game of the night, about 15 minutes away from getting started. Between Hubo Limburg United and Brussels. Second free throw pops out. One minute to play in this first quarter. Noterman hits the deck. That's going to be a foul. Nikola Jovanovic. Just the third team foul on Antwerp in this quarter. It's been all Liège so far. How much of a lead they can hold going into the second quarter. Hagens, a left-hand jump hook is in. He's got his first 2.
He and Anasoki have joined this team and really been great presence inside for Liège.
Running baseline floater, no good by Bolton. Rodriguez, nifty behind the back dribble, works his way in, kicks it into the corner. Cabo for 3, just missed. Rebound by Cruiser. Not sure if Noterman got a piece of that, but a great job by Liège getting back on defense. And now Rodriguez taken down to the floor by Kevin Vinet.
I would love to see a map of the missed shots by Antwerp 3 feet and closer so far. They've missed quite a few in there.
Probably click on the shot chart tab on the live stats page and get a good look at it. And a turnover in their own backcourt for Antwerp leads to an easy lay-in bucket for Angel Rodriguez at the buzzer. So the lead is 12 going into the second quarter. Liege on top, 27-15. We are back with second quarter action in just a couple of moments live from Country Hall in Liege. Home side got off to a sparkling start. 27-15 after one quarter. Got some of the team numbers there. Individually, for Liege, EJ Anosike 5 points, Musa Noderman 4, Kevin Tumba 4. Tumba's also got 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block. Anthony Campbell with 6 points, a pair of 3-pointers. Mel Hagen's 2 points, Angel Rodriguez with 6. And for Telenet Giants Antwerp, Joe Van Bugenhout 4 points, Roby Rogier 2 points, Jean-Marc Muema 3, Kola Jovanovic 5, and Rocky Cruiser has 1. And Lee, what do you attribute this hot start for Liege to?
Well, their energy has just been fantastic, Craig, right from the get-go. They got that steal and layup on the first possession. They forced 6 turnovers. They've come up with 4 steals. So, and Liege is not shooting well. I think their defense is bothering them, and even in the lane, in close, they aren't finishing. So that's kind of on them. But I think the Liege defense has a lot to do with it. So, 5 of those 13 rebounds for Liege are offensive because they've missed a lot of shots. So it's hard to keep them off the offensive glass when they're missing that many shots. But I think that's something that Liege and Alex Zampier kind of want to keep an eye on, so they don't give up easy buckets while Antwerp is struggling from the floor. Where they 25% from 2-point, and they're actually better from outside, 33% behind the arc.
Antwerp
5 of 18 overall.
Yeah, 27% overall. Liege, meanwhile, 11 of 20 for 55% overall from the floor. 4 of 8 from the 3-point arc. And I'm not sure what this discussion is here at the officials table. Jean-Marc Muema talking with table officials.
I don't know. Something
into the other game going on right now. 2 minutes, 11 seconds left in the second quarter in Rotterdam. Basketball Academy Limburg leading CU Feyenoord 39-28. Not sure if there's an issue with substitutions or what.
It looked like Jean-Marc Muema was over there kind of signing the guest registry. They had him sign something.
Well, he is the captain for Antwerp, but I'm not sure what. Is the game not official yet? If the captain hasn't signed the guest book, I mean, I had a flight not be able to leave once because the head maintenance guy didn't sign the logbook, and they had to go back and get him at home. It's a small airport in the Caribbean, but. Sure what this is all about.
Now they're looking under the keyboard there. I have no idea, Craig. You know, I do PA here for university games, and there's a lot going on at that scorers table that I think fans don't
there
know
sure
about.
is.
Technicalities and different things, and I have no idea what this is, though. This is,
Yeah, it could be any number of things.
I mean, if it's somebody that's not on the roster or not in the book, it's a technical and a free throw, and you go back to play. I don't know what the holdup is here. Now they're checking out the clock.
Yeah, that's like a wireless clock. I don't know if that's attached to the shot clocks.
Maybe they're going to have to keep the clock at the table.
Could be. They may have lost. They may have lost the clocks over the baskets or on the scoreboard. But yeah, they would keep the. Maybe that's what they were talking with Wema about as the captain. We're going to keep the clock on the floor and at the table. Of course, we're just speculating. Full disclosure: Lee and I are broadcasting from our home studios in the USA, so it's not like one of us can run down to the table there.
Maybe somebody's, I don't know, now they gave the guy that was looking at the clock a towel. Maybe they spilled water on something important. I have no idea.
Yeah. By the way, our officials for this game, Messrs. Geller, DeLange, and Fortholm. Still under a delay as we wait to get the second quarter started. And the Edge wants to get this thing rolling.
Sure. At least the lights are on, Craig. I did a game last year from Puerto Rico, and the lights kept going out in the stadium. Just they'd stay on for a couple of minutes, and they'd come out.
I've done a couple of those as well.
Now they're back talking to the guy in the maroon again.
Did one game where we had a rain delay because it was raining so hard outside, the roof was leaking. It was a game from Brazil, and it was dripping onto the court.
Oh my!
Did a 3x3 FIBA event in Miami, which was under a pavilion, but it was raining so hard and the wind was blowing so hard, it was blowing the rain onto the court. So we had about a half-hour delay as we waited for that shower to pass. But
I think there's something with the clock. I saw that official just point at the clock. Apparently everything's okay now, though.
We just got a note from our production team that they're having problems with the scoreboard. So if you look at the clock above the basket, the clock is running, but the 24-second clock is off. Doesn't matter to Jamel Hagans as he gets 2 points. It's back to match the biggest lead of the game for Liège at 14. And Osike catches that errant shot. Cambo over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez guarded by Rocky Cruiser. Steps back, launches the tray, missed. Rebound taken by Cambo. To the other corner for Doumbia, his three. That falls in! How about that? Ibrahim Doumbia couldn't buy a three-pointer this season, and now he's got a pair. And immediately, Avika Skalin, just 55 seconds into the second quarter, wants timeout. As the lead has ballooned to 17 points.
At the golf course, they call that a member bounce. So you got a very friendly bounce on that shot, and the three went in. How about that? Everything's going right for Liège so far.
Ibrahim Doumbia coming into this one 1 of 19 from three-point range. And in this one, he's 2 for 2. Actually, I think the stat sheet is showing it incorrectly. It's showing him as 0 for 2. Yeah, definitely confirmed with our production team that it's a problem with the shot clock. So they're going to keep the shot clock on the floor and at the table. That's just one more thing for the officials to look at. They have to, I mean, they immediately do that anyway as soon as possession starts because they have to keep how many keep track of how many seconds it takes to bring the ball up court. And they use the shot clock for that. They can just turn around and use the game clock for that, but they will be getting verbal cues, I would imagine, from the table on the shot clock. And in fact, it may even be a public address announcement.
Now they stop play again, and you could see Jean-Marc Muima kind of throw his hands up in exasperation. They're back over there talking about it again. I think was the shot clock at the Antwerp end off too as well, I wonder? Were they off at both
Yeah,
ends?
it was off at the other end.
Okay. Well, I think if one of them wasn't working and one was, they might turn them both off just so the other team would have an advantage.
Yep, that's exactly what they would have to do, but they were both off. Fast break opportunity. EJ Anosike lays it in with the right hand after Liège intercepts the alley-oop pass. Lead is 19, but not before Jean-Marc Muima hits a three-pointer.
That's his 21st of the year.
Muima had 18 points versus Liège in October. Roby Rozier working on Anosike. Right-hand jump hook won't go, rebounded by Jamel Higgins. Here's Cambo, launches the open three, no good. That's a way to shoot yourself out of a game. Muima at the other end misses. Foul on Antwerp. Kevin Tumba and Brooke Lemaire, not Brooke Liège. Lemaire comes back in for Liège. Higgins and Cambo sit down. Nope, Cambo came over to throw the inbound pass. Cambo to Tumba. It's a little bit far outside his range, so he gives it to Lemaire. Lemaire underneath to Anosike. Tried to kick it outside. There was nobody home, but looked like it got knocked out by Antwerp. So it looks like they're signaling 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Cambo to inbound. Doumbia for three. I missed everything. And now Lemaire commits the foul on Jovan Bugenhout. Look at those gold kicks that EJ Anosike is wearing.
Very stylish.
You have golf shoes like that, don't you, Lee?
Absolutely, yeah. High tops.
Van Bugenhout to the free throw line, where he is a 61% free throw shooter on the season. $16-point lead for Liège. They have led the whole way. First free throw is good for Van Bugenhout. Joe Van Bugenhout, 20 years old. I'll be darned if he doesn't look 15.
I think they all look young when you get this old, Craig.
Yeah, when you're our age, everybody's a kid. Doumbia from the corner, trying to get it to Tumba. Gets it to Lemaire instead. Oh, beautiful feed from Lemaire inside to Anosike, but his shot blocked.
Oh.
But there comes Ibrahim Doumbia with the right-hand tomahawk. Lead back to 16 inside 7 minutes to play second quarter. That three-pointer missed badly for Muima. Lemaire gets it inside to Tumba. Tumba over a pair of Telenet Antwerp Giants defenders. No matter for him. lead back to 18. Bugenhout. Now Mwema again for three. That missed. Offensive rebound. I believe that was Justice Sewing. It was, and he draws the foul on Tumba. Tough work under the bucket by Justice Sewing.
Another one of those offensive rebounds we were talking about.
Justice Sewing, 24 years old, from Honolulu, Hawaii. Played collegiately at Cal and Ohio State. 96 collegiate games, 92 starts between the two schools. Averaged 12.8 points, 5.6 rebounds over his collegiate career. Finishing at Ohio State in 2023.
He should really
so
be a lawyer
the
with
three-point
that
play. Yeah.
Justice Sewing.
Well, maybe he's got plans for life after basketball, and that includes the bench. Noterman can't finish from in close. Anosike gets it, fights his way back up, gets blocked. Noterman there. Are they going to count the bucket? I think they called a foul before Noterman's finish. I think they're going to say Anosike was fouled.
Yeah. Great activity inside again for Liège.
So Anosike to the free throw line, 68.3% from the stripe. Goes first. Second free throw good as well. The lead is 40-23. Boy, for as discombobulated as Liège looked on Tuesday against Cholet in ENBL play, they looked fantastic. Liège never looked like they had any flow whatsoever offensively. Tumba back out to Cambo for three. Just missed. Tumba back outside to Cambo, and he travels.
I think Liège has that capability, Craig, of looking really good or looking not so hot from game to game. We've kind of seen that this season from them. 10-7. Some games are really good, and some games you can tell they're not playing to the potential for whatever reason.
Lomero comes up with the steal. And we're watching Liège for 2 years now, and that's been the case the whole time. Noterman has his shot blocked by Sewing, but a foul called. What a quick move by Noterman.
Yeah, he's been pretty active in this game. I'm pretty impressed. You know, he had a couple of back-to-back games last month where he had 25 points and then 16 the next game and shot 63%. So we've seen flashes of brilliance from him this season.
Banks in the first free throw and shrugs.
Does it count
And
if you don't
Musa,
call bank?
I think it does. Second one through as well. This matches the biggest lead of the game for Liège at 19 points. And Musa Noterman really is kind of symbolic of Liège. He can look absolutely gangbusters at times. And then there's times that it looks like he just doesn't quite understand what he's doing out there. Fortunately, this is one of those games where he's looking pretty sharp. He's got 6 points, 4 rebounds already. Nikola Jovanovic completes the three-point play. And Osike hands it off to Rodriguez. coming up on 4.5 minutes to play, second quarter. Around the screen by Tumba. Rodriguez loses his footing. That was saved in by Cambo. And that leads to the easy bucket. Well, maybe not so easy for Justice Suing, as Liège got back and didn't concede the bucket. Either way, 42-28. Rodriguez, oh, he had Tumba open for just a moment. Tipped out of bounds. A little hesitation move there by Rodriguez. Was trying to hit Anosike as he cut.
(22-10) points in the paint for Liège so far.
Doumbia catch and shoot three. That is good!
I guess everybody's going to make them today, huh?
It's the second three-pointer for Doumbia. Wemma misses at the other end. Suing the rebound. Up with the right hand and in. Tumba tries to hand it off to Anosike inside, but too many hands in the pot. Here Bolton takes it all the way himself. Pretty right hand lay-in, and now Alex Zampier wants timeout. Lead is down to 13. Halftime in Rotterdam. Basketball Academy Limburg leading 0-0 Feyenoord. 47-29. Limburg and Brussels should be underway, and they are. Limburg leading Brussels 11-8 early. And I like this timeout by Alex Zampier after the three-pointer by Doumbia. Antwerp has scored back-to-back buckets. And the lead is still a healthy 13 points, but you want to stop Antwerp from getting any kind of real momentum going on a big run.
Absolutely. It's always a danger when you're up, you know, double digits. I don't know what they've been up as many as 19. You know, the other team makes a couple of buckets in a row and they get a little bit of a feel to it. And the way the game's played now with the three-point shot, you can erase that pretty quickly. So, yeah, great timeout there by Coach.
Rodriguez between the rings, around the screen by Higgins. Now into the corner for Doumbia. Another three. Splash! That is good!
Oh, my gosh. Fantastic. Boy, just a great-looking shot. Where's that been?
Yeah, he said he was 1 of 19 from three-point range coming into this one, and he's unconscious in this game. Tip-in circles in for Nikola Jovanovic. He's got 10 points now. 2.5 minutes to play, second quarter. Rodriguez. Doumbia wants the ball.
He's ready for that
Rodriguez
heat check. He's made 2 in a row.
Yeah. Rodriguez the drive and dish to Anosike, but again, a lot of traffic in there. Goes off of Anosike out of bounds. It'll be Antwerp ball.
That's 9 offensive rebounds now, Craig, for Antwerp, and 12 second chance points. I know I'm harping on it, but that's a great way for them to come back in this game. I just like to see a little bit better play on the defensive boards.
Point attempt over the zone, no good. Cambo the rebound. Inside, 2 minutes to play. Second quarter, Rodriguez gets it to Higgins inside. Higgins out the bucket, and he's going to go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Higgins is so
Higgins,
strong.
a member of the a member of the Italian League champions back in 2017. You know, he's such a presence inside. I remember when he and Anasoke came to the team, I was just so impressed with them playing down on the blocks on either side and complementing each other.
Leads the three-point play. Lead back to 17. As we said, Higgins, LBA Serie A champion with Venice in 2017. He was the Colonial Athletic Association Defensive Player of the Year in 2013 at the University of Delaware. Another one of those guys that has played all over Europe. He spent some time in the G League and in Venezuela. This guy's played high level basketball.
Rhode Island, that would make him a former Blue Hen, wouldn't it?
Delaware. Yeah, Delaware's the Fighting Blue Hens.
Delaware, yeah.
Rhode Island is the Rams?
Yeah, sorry. I knew it was one of those little states.
I was right. Rhode Island is the Rams.
Very good. That's why you're in that seat, buddy.
Good friend of mine by the name of Greg Hallbleib, I believe you know. You can't stump him with a nickname. It could be a low A minor league baseball team playing somewhere in rural Montana, and he would know their nickname. Division III basketball up in somewhere in New England. Yep, he knows it.
That's important. That's a great trait. You win a lot of bar bets that way.
Yeah, that's for sure. Inbound pass stolen away by Cambo. Nice effort defensively by Cambo to go down to the floor to get that one. Inside of a minute to play. Rodriguez losing his footing, losing the ball, getting both back. Off the glass, no, tipped up off the glass and in. EJ Anosike is going to get credit for that bucket. I think he was just trying to bat that off the backboard to try to create kind of a back tap rebound.
More points in the paint.
Was that Jerry Reed song, When You're Hot, You're Hot?
Yes, sir.
Rodriguez all the way himself. Finger roll right hand, no, but a foul called.
That's twice in a row I thought Angel kind of forced the play, you know, and luckily they got the tip in on the last one. They get a foul here, but it's just like, it seemed to be like it kind of put his head down and was just like, I'm going to go to the hoop no matter what.
There are times that you definitely want him to do that. But with everybody else playing so well right now,
Right.
may not need to force those.
It's so easy when you're not out on the floor to see what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. Rodriguez misses the second free throw, and the public address guy here forgot that it was his own team shooting free throws, and he had the horn and the siren going. That's saying that's what caused Rodriguez to miss. And an offensive foul. He hooked Rodriguez to get around him. They're putting a couple of seconds back on the clock. It keeps going up. 8.9. It's like watching that Alpine game on Price is Right, where the guy keeps going up and up and up, and now they're taking time off.
Odie.
Yep.
That's the guy.
5.7 now. Noterman to inbound. Gets it to Rodriguez. Angel takes it all the way himself. Finger roll, but missed. And Antwerp's shot at the buzzer would not have counted. And Liège takes a 17-point lead into the locker room at halftime. 54-37. We will take a look at the highlights and the statistics. Live from Country Hall in Liège in just one moment.
Is watching basketball at 3 in the morning enough? No, of course not. So you always wanted to be part of the team. Your own basketball club. In your own backyard. What if I said you could? ENBL. 9 European countries, 15 pro teams, 60 games a season. The fastest growing basketball league in Europe. In the arena, on TV, or streaming live on your phone. Reach out to us and join the ENBL family. ENBL. Right here in your backyard.
Welcome back to Country Hall in Liège, Belgium, where the home team hasting Telenet Giants Antwerp at halftime, 54-37, and expect Antwerp to lie down for the remainder of this game. I can guarantee you it's going to get close at some point, but as we look at the numbers on this one, all in favor of Liège, with the exception, I should say, of rebounding. Antwerp with a 24-22 lead on the boards, including 10-6 on the offensive glass. Individually for Liège, EJ Anosike, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Brooke Lemaire has not scored, but he's got 2 boards, 4 assists. Moussa Noterman, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Kevin Tumba, 6 points, 4 boards, 3 steals, and a block. Anthony Cambo, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Jamel Hagan, 7 points, 4 boards. Angel Rodriguez, 7 points, 3 dimes, 2 steals. Ibrahim Doumbia, 11 points. For Antwerp, Joe Van Buggenhout, 6 points, Justice Ewing, 10. Ewing's also got 5 rebounds. Toby Rozier, 2 points. Sir Bolton, 2. Jean-Marc Buema, 6. Nikola Jovanovic has 10. Jovanovic also with 6 rebounds. And Rocky Cruiser, 1 point and 5 boards. And Lee, we talked about in the open, Liège was going to have to find a way to contain Sir Bolton and Nikola Jovanovic. Well, Bolton just 2 points on 1 of 7 shooting. Jovanovic, he's got 10 points and 6 boards, but largely in an effort that is kind of going by the wayside when you factor in that Antwerp overall is shooting just 37%. Sorry, 34%.
Yeah, it's it's funny that the score is 54-39 and the percentage from the floor is almost the same, 52-34. Liège is just shooting the lights out here. They've gotten contributions from guys that maybe before the game you wouldn't think they'd get that much from, but Noterman's got 6 points, Tumba's got 6, and actually his scoring has been down lately a little bit, but he has 6 and he's looked strong in the early going. Cambo with a couple of threes, Hagens and Rodriguez with 7 each coming off the bench. That's not really that big of a surprise, but you mentioned the rebounding. The other thing I look at, Craig, is the steals and turnovers. 9 steals for Liège, and they've forced 12 turnovers, and they've scored 18 points off those 12 turnovers.
Taking advantage of the opportunities given, and that is resulting in a 17-point halftime lead for Liège. Second half action live from Country Hall when we return in just a few moments.
On va demander aux enfants de quitter le terrain, s'il vous plaît, merci d'évacuer le terrain. Les joueurs vont arriver dans quelques instants. supporters, on vous rappelle la prochaine rencontre à domicile, ce sera samedi prochain, le 17 février à 20h30. Liège Basket sera opposé à l'équipe de Malais. N'hésitez pas à réserver vos places sur le site liegebasket.be ou encore sur ticketmaster.be. On remercie nos partenaires Blusky Travel qui nous offrira tout à l'heure un chèque de 250 € entre le 3e et le 4e carton. Burger King, Intraco Consulting et Gap.
Back underway here in Country Hall in beautiful Liège, Belgium. Liège with a 17-point lead to start off the second quarter, but Antwerp with the early take. Russier Bolton will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
I would rather Tumba stayed inside rather than going out there and chasing a shooter.
I think I would agree with you as the lead is cut down to 14. That voice that you hear there is Lee Hall. My name is Craig Fada. So glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from around the world. Noterman loses it on the way up. He wanted a foul, but that was a clean block. Three-pointer missed. Lemaire brings it up for Liège. Osike to his left, picks up the dribble. Now to Noterman. Shot clock is off. Noterman turns it over in the paint again. Now Sewing lost his footing, threw up the shot, and Osike goes down to the floor, comes up with it, gets it to Tumba. And again, so far here in the second half, this is kind of what we've seen from Moussa Noterman a couple times, where he gets in there and all he needs to do is finish and can't. Lemaire for three. Ringed out, no. Tumba had his hand on the rebound, but could not corral it. Here comes Bolton jetting up court. Now a foul. I believe that's going to be on Osike as he laces up those gold boots.
Those are sweet.
Those really are. Sewing drives left side. Kicks it out, three on the way from Cruiser. That rattles in. Just like that, the lead's down to 11. Back-to-back three-pointers. Now Cambo for three. That's no good.
Not starting off well here.
Nope. And the pretty reverse layup, and Alex Zampier wants timeout. Sear Bolton scores again. And that prompts Alex Zampier spend his first timeout.
Well, we've said it a couple of times. I said it. Yeah, I said it. You said it. You knew Antwerp was going to make a run and try and get back in this game. They've been very aggressive. They have been the aggressor coming out of the locker room, I would say.
8-0 run to start this third quarter for Antwerp as we check in on a couple of the other games going on in BNXT play. Heading into the fourth quarter in Rotterdam, Basketball Academy Limburg leading into Feyenoord 70-46. And with 3:50 to play in the second quarter, Hubo Limburg United leads Brussels by the score of 34-30. So Jamel Hagen's into the game along with Angel Rodriguez. He goes right to the veterans. Try to stabilize this. And Rodriguez on the drive, draws the foul.
And see, that's the difference, Craig. You mentioned it when I said that he went into the lane a couple of times late in that first half, just determined like he was going to, no matter what happened, he was going to take it down the lane. You didn't really want that when they were up 20. Now that Antwerp's been on a little bit of a run, he uses that same kind of mentality and draws a foul and gets the free throw line. So there's just that little bit of shade of difference between the two plays.
Exactly right there, partner, and his 2 points gets the lead back into double digits. 56-45. Lynott gets it to Rocky Cruiser. He misses. And here's Rodriguez again, circling it around. Into the corner for Cambo for 3. Missed again. Rebound tipped. And then tipped by Anosike. Liège gets it back. Doumbia soars in with the right hand, can't get it, and then commits the foul. Ibrahim Doumbia, 6'8", 25 years old, from Mali. His athleticism is so unbelievable, and it's almost intoxicating when you see him do things like that, but then he doesn't finish and then commits the bad foul afterwards.
Yeah. I think he needed one more dribble. I thought he took off just a little bit too soon there, and that allowed the defender to make the play.
Yeah, he doesn't have those Lee Hall hops. You would have just dunked it.
Yeah. Not even on an 8-foot rim, partner.
Lynott has it tipped out of bounds by Cambo. Sewing to inbound. Lynott gets it back. Flips the pass left side to Sewing. Now inside to Cruiser. His one-hand jump hook won't go. And Alex Zampier, furious at the call that it's going to be Antwerp ball. He's calling for a review. And they are going to look at it. I think everybody in the arena thought it was going to be Liège ball. I think even Antwerp thought it was going to be Liège ball.
Yeah, from this angle it looked that way. You know, though, the guys with the whistles get the calls right most of the time.
Yeah, they really do. As much complaining as fans do, and sometimes broadcasters.
Yeah, I think they'll overturn this one. There didn't seem to be too much doubt about it on the Liège bench.
No, happened right in front of them.
The thing that kills me about replay is a lot of the times they still don't get it right.
Well, it's one of those things where, you know, it's got to be undisputed visual evidence. Let's get a better look at it from here.
Right.
Shot missed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's clearly off of Roby Rogier.
Then what do you say if you're the official that made the call that gets overturned? Oh. Sorry. They didn't overturn it, though.
Wow, no, they didn't. Holy cow. Well, as they say, ball don't lie. Antwerp misses, and so it's Liège ball. A beautiful feed from Rodriguez to Hagens. He made a pass out to Anosike. Couldn't corral it. Now 3 at the other end. Even Vinut is good. The lead is down to 8. 11-2 run to start off this third quarter. Doumbia misses the 3. And Liège, ice cold from 3-point range between Cambo and Doumbia now. And shooting from the corners, open looks at 3, and Antwerp's going to let them have those. They are not hitting now. Count the bucket, and 1. So Roby Rozier will go to the line to try to cut this lead down to 5. You get a great look there at Vika Skalin. So Roby Rozier to the free throw line, a 76.5% free throw shooter. And he completes the 3-point play, and the lead down to just 5.
Never ceases to amaze me how 2 halves of any sport can look completely different.
Yep. Liège led by as many as 19 in the first half. But we knew Antwerp was too good of a team to not make a run at it. Now Rodriguez draws another foul. I believe that's going to be on Roby Rozier. Rodriguez nearly lost it on the behind-the-back move. A crossover. And on the take. There he loses it, gets it back. Anosike, what a finish by EJ Anosike. That was a huge grab by Anosike. Goes up, gets the bucket, and gets whistled for the foul. See who they got. That's going to be on Roby Rozier. Anosike completes the 3-point play, and that was huge.
Big lift. It's got to come at this end, though. They allowed 15 points to Antwerp in the first quarter, 22 in the second. They've already allowed 14 in this quarter.
Good defense there by Doumbia. Doumbia goes to the floor and gets it. And the jump ball called. Good job by Ibrahim Doumbia. And it's going to be Liège ball on the alternating possession arrow. Rodriguez, bodied by Vinut on the way up. Tumba. Doumbia, back to Rodriguez. Angel, left side to Doumbia. Another 3, another miss. Offensive rebound by Anosike, won't go. Gets it back, off the glass, no. Anosike working hard under the bucket and draws the foul. Look at the work by EJ Anosike. Anosike to the free throw line. It's 3 for 3 from the stripe in this one. 4 for 4. Anosike single-handedly stopping the run of Antwerp. This is the second. Rebound tipped, finally controlled by Vinut. Back to 9. stop here would be wonderful for Liege. Jovanovic kicks it out. 3 on the way. No. And rebound by Tumba.
I got Jovanovic over the back that time.
Yep. It'll be foul number 3 on Nikola Jovanovic. And now Liege will go to the free throw line.
I've always wanted a bullhorn.
Yeah. Somebody's got to tell these people that this is your guy shooting at the free throw line. Lead back to 11. EJ Anosike, I think, has scored 6 or 7 points in a row for Liege now. And an offensive foul. Angel Rodriguez had position. Rasir Bolton bowled him over. It looks like Liege has weathered the storm for now. I'm out on
just a great heads-up play there. We said it had to start at the defensive end. A great defensive heads-up play by Angel Rodriguez there. Get position, get the charge call, and get the ball back. And turn Antwerp over there.
Points in a row Anosike's made. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, he's made 6 points in a row for Liege. Single-handedly put a stop to that run by Antwerp. Anosike now with 17 points to lead all scorers, Lee.
He's part of a basketball-playing family, one of 3 siblings. His brother played at Siena, and his sister Nikki played at University of Tennessee, won a couple of NCAA titles, was an NBA All-Star, played with our friend Candace Parker. You know, it's in his blood, and he's doing a great job. I've loved him since I saw him step on the floor for the first time for Liege. Just really a powerful guy inside, 6'7", 248, makes his presence known.
Rodriguez's shot swatted out of there, but guess who picked it up? EJ Anosike. Anosike turnaround Jay, no good, but he draws the foul on Justice Sewing. Not sure what they're talking about unless...
Kind of looked like he just fell down. It didn't look like a lot of contact. And now what do they do?
Yeah, so
I think they wiped it off.
I think you're right. I think that's probably the correct call.
Yeah, but somebody, yeah, it probably is, but somebody saw a foul there. Or they wouldn't have blown the whistle in the first place.
Jovanovic scores to get the lead back down to 9, 62-53. Anosike right side. Now Rodriguez on the attack. And they're going to say that's a shot clock violation. I knew it was winding
that's tough
down.
when you can't see a shot clock.
But there's no way to know if you're on the floor. I mean, they've got to somehow be alerting these players as to what the shot clock is. So Liège loses a bucket there. I mean, I guess if it's the same way for both teams, and a travel by Rocky Cruiser went up and came down.
Well, the thing that hurt them on that shot clock violation, Craig, wasn't Rodriguez. It was EJ Anasoke, 25 feet from the bucket, picked up his dribble, and there was just kind of a delay there. Kind of picked up his dribble in no man's land. Took a while for the help to come help him.
Knocked out of bounds by Jerry Shepin. Rodriguez to inbound. Tumba gets it. Hands it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, Tumba. The short J won't go. Rebound tap back. And nice job by Ibrahim Doumbia to shield the Antwerp player from getting to the ball and letting it go out of bounds. It'll be Liège ball with, I believe, 14 on the shot clock. Hard to say. Rodriguez, the long three, no. Rebound by Doumbia. Oh, they're not going to count the bucket. I believe they signaled Jerry Shepin for that foul. So Doumbia to the free throw line. Comes into this one a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Has not shot one here tonight. Doumbia misses them both. So the lead's still at 9, 62-53. Wema's pass a little too far for Jovanovic, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Liège ball with 1:03 to play in this third quarter.
Another unforced error for Antwerp.
16 turnovers in the game for Antwerp. And Osike, now a three by Cambo. That's good! Anthony Cambo, he's got 9. The lead is back to 12. 40 seconds to play in this third quarter. Now Van Buggenhout misses. Rebound Tumba. Rebound number 6 for Kevin Tumba. Rodriguez. Bounce pass inside to Tumba. Finally gets it. Now Anosike. What a circus shot, but it didn't fall in. Gets it back. Goes up short on the dunk.
Oh. Those gold shoes are weighing him down.
I guess. And then Doumbia with the block at the other end on the dunk attempt. Now Anosike's got to be exhausted. No wonder he came up short on that dunk. All the work he's been doing on the offensive glass underneath. But then Doumbia with the block on the other end. And we go to the fourth quarter with Liège on top. The score of 67-53. We are back in just one moment, live from Country Hall in Liège. Liège leading by 14. Welcome back to Country Hall in Liège. After 3 quarters, Liège leads 67-53. Antwerp cut it down to 5 after trailing by as many as 19 points. But then, the one-man wrecking crew, EJ Anosike, single-handedly put a stop to Antwerp's run with 6 consecutive points. Now Liège back on top by 14, 67-53. Anosike with 19 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Busan Noterman 6 points, 5 boards. Kevin Tumba 6 points, 6 rebounds. Anthony Cambo 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Jamel Hagan 7 points, 5 boards. Angel Rodriguez 9 points, 4 assists. Ibrahim Doumbia 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocked shots. For Antwerp, Van Boogenhout 6, Ewing 10, Rozier 5, Bolton 7, Lynott 3, Wema 6, Jovanovic 12, and Cruiser has 4. And now a foul on Musa Noterman. Alongside Lee Hall, my name's Craig Fada, and Lee, it sure looked for a moment like Antwerp was going to come all the way back in that third quarter, but thanks to EJ Anosike almost single-handedly, Liège has the edge heading into the fourth.
Well, I don't remember how much time was left in that quarter, Craig, but Antwerp had 14 points, and we said that Liège needed to pick up the defense and get started there. Of course, they had a lot of good offensive plays there late in the quarter, but they only allowed 2 more points after we said that to Antwerp. So they did pick it up defensively too.
You are absolutely
I wish I would have written down.
I remember you saying that.
I wish I would have written down the time to see how much. But it was a significant amount of time that they held up 2 points the rest of the way.
Brooke Lemaire inside to Tumba. Tumba the bounce pass and the foul called.
Great inside passing, Craig, by Liège.
Yeah,
a lot of times the big guys try to make passes.
If Noterman could just finish some of those.
Yeah.
With dunks.
Sorry, what I was trying to say before I interrupted you is a lot of time the big guys try to make passes and they just aren't very adept at it. But the big men for Liège do a great job of finding the open man when they feel that defensive pressure on them.
Be back to 14. Another foul on Liège. We'll send Jovanovic to the free throw line. Jovanovic 2 of 2 from the stripe tonight.
He had 18 in the last Antwerp game facing Limburg. He's actually averaged 18 points a game his last 3 outings, so he's picked it up offensively for Antwerp.
Second free throw pops out. Tumba looking. Finally gets it to Lemaire. Lemaire's pass intercepted by Mwema. Now an open look for 3 from Van Boogenhout. That rattles in. No, they're going to say that was a 2. His right foot was on the line. That's a good catch by that official. Noterman trying to get around Shepin and draws the foul. The other thing Noterman's got to do is improve his free throw shooting. He's so athletic getting to the bucket, and he does a lot of work on his way to the bucket, draws a lot of fouls. Does not shoot well from the free throw line. Rodriguez bounce pass to Tumba. He loses it. Why not? Blocked by Tumba! And no, they're going to call that a goaltend.
Oh.
Tumba is livid. He wants a review. And And I think Skellin knows they got away with one there. Count the bucket.
Yeah. I didn't see it that way. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty clean block.
What amazing hustle after turning the ball over to get there to even make that.
Noterman missed the hook shot and then a foul called. Let's get a look at it here. Vina. Oh, that was a clean block all the way.
That's clean all the way, yeah.
That ball was still on its way up. It had not yet hit the glass. Probably should have had a foul called on the drive. Find it, driving on Noterman. Back outside. Van Buggenhout. Now a three on the way. Missed by Muema. Noterman the rebound, there. Yeah. And now the reach in over the back by Yuri Shepin. And a timeout called by Evika Skellin. Liège on top by 9. Just under 7.5 minutes to play. And for as in control as Liège has looked throughout this game, there is still plenty of time for Antwerp to come back. And we've seen their ability to do that.
Now, the last couple of trips down the floor offensively for Liège, they've kind of gotten out of character. Tumba tried to drive from the top of the key, and Noterman drove into the lane and tried to make a kind of a wild jump hook as he floated across the lane. They don't need that. They need to work it and get a good shot. I know they can't see the shot clock, so I know that's a hindrance, but still you got to try and get a better shot and stay within your role a little better, I think. My vast basketball experience.
You get a look at some of the fans here in Country Hall, a wonderful little venue for basketball.
It's a great turnout tonight, too.
Yeah. Very important game as the playoff race is winding down. Rodriguez misses the open three-pointer. Now here comes Van Buggenhout, gets it back. Over to Vina. Now Jovanovic turning and facing Jamel Higgins. Great defense by Higgins. Couldn't get Higgins into the air, but there for the cleanup is Rocky Cruiser. The lead is 7. Rodriguez out to Enosike. Now the handoff to Lemaire. Now Lemaire drives, kicks it out to Rodriguez. He drives, gets to the baseline in traffic, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Liège ball. Don't know how many seconds left on the shot clock. Are they saying 1 second? Yeah. Doumbia comes on for Noterman prior to the inbound pass. It does appear that Liège has 1 second. Through the alley-oop, inbounds. Doumbia catches it, shoots. And they're going to say that Doumbia didn't even get the shot off. Sam Pierce showing some frustration again with the shot clock not visible. I think he wants a little bit better communication from the officials on status of the 24-second clock. 69-62, 6.5 minutes to play. That three-pointer short, fought for, and that's going to be a foul on Wema. Rodriguez had the position going for that rebound, and he comes out of there holding his hand. And Osike brings it up. Got to be exhausted. Cambo, Rodriguez threw the alley-oop to Anosike, but he could not finish. Well, and that's one that they're going to wish they had back. Inside 6 minutes to play. That pass deflected out of bounds.
He did get above the rim that time.
Oh, yeah, he was way up there. Yeah, he didn't come up short. Threw it off the back iron. And Bugenhout inside to Cruiser. Beg your pardon, that was Jovanovic. And another whistle. I believe that foul is going to be on Cruiser, and it is. LIEGE Anosike will go to the free throw line. He's 6 of 7 from the stripe tonight. He's got 19 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Played just about 30 minutes. Anthony Cambo's played almost 31. First free throw missed by Anosike. Second free throw good by LIEGE Anosike. It's back to an 8-point lead for Liège.
Can they hang on for 5:45? That's the question.
And that 5:45 seems like 15:45 when you've only got an 8-point lead. When you had it at 19 and Antwerp keeps barking at the gates. Now more discussion between the officials and the table staff as Vika Skellin is looking for an explanation.
On est reparti, tous ensemble, defense! Defense!
Bugenhout calling for the screen. And get rid of Lemaire. 3 on the way from Bolton. That's good! Rasir Bolton drains the long distance shot. And the lead is back down to 5. Bolton now with 7 points. Lemaire to the corner for Doumbia for 3. No good. Five minutes to play. And Rocky Cruiser scores up over Doumbia, and the lead down to 3. Higgins, started by Rozier. Rodriguez, the floater from the baseline, air ball. Bugenhout. Another open look for 3. That rattles out. Doumbia tips the rebound to Anosike. Anosike now the double-double. Doumbia back to Rodriguez. Angel to the corner. Anosike drives. 12 missed. Higgins fighting for the rebound, could not come up with it. Bounce pass inside to Bolton, and he gets Antwerp within 1. And Alex Zampier wants timeout. Lee, it's exactly what we were afraid of. Knew Antwerp was going to make a run. Said with 5:45 and an 8-point lead, nail-biting time, and sure enough, Antwerp has gotten back to within one. That previous three-pointer by Rasir Bolton. He's been quiet this game, but he does have 12 points. Come alive lately. He's also got 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. (70-69) here in Rotterdam. That one goes final. Basketball Academy Limburg defeats Feyenoord 83-57. And in the third quarter, with 5:31 to play, Ubo Limburg United leading Brussels Basket 49-43. Curious coaching decision by Alex Zampier to leave Ibrahim Doumbia in the game. Played a lot of minutes tonight. He's not a guy that is usually in there, especially in crunch time. And a foul on Rocky Cruiser. That will send NOCK to the free throw line with 3:35 left in the fourth quarter. Free throw in for NOCK. 8 of 10 from the stripe on this game. Make it 9 of 11. Well, let's see if NOCK can go on another little 6-point run here by himself and put a stop to this Antwerp run. Bolton from 16 misses. Big rebound by Angel Rodriguez. Got 2 guys who aren't afraid to chuck it out there for Liège, and Doumbia and Cambo waiting outside the 3-point line. Cambo tries to throw it into the corner. There was nobody there. I don't know if he expected either Doumbia or Cambo to be in that corner, but there was nobody home. Bugenhout trying to shake Cambo. Stolen away by Rodriguez. Angel has it stolen back, and a foul called. That's going to be on Joe Van Bugenhout. Will be foul number 2. Or did they call that on Rodriguez? They called that on Angel Rodriguez. Van Bugenhout goes to the free throw line. There you get a good look at the 31-year-old from Puerto Rico. Bugenhout, a 61% free throw shooter on the season, 3 of 5 from the line tonight. First free throw is good. Some both. Lead back down to 1. From there into the front court. Tumba, fouled by Roby Rozier. That's going to be Rozier's second foul, and Tumba will go to the free throw line. On the season, a 50% free throw shooter. He has not shot one from the stripe tonight. First.
Good time to start making them, big guy.
Second free throw missed by Tumba, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Liege ball.
There's a break.
Huge break as Roby Rozier had it roll off of him out of bounds. Rodriguez gets it to Cambo. Cambo turnaround baseline jumper, no. The foul on the rebound. That's going to be on Kevin Tumba.
And again, Craig, the shot selection just not what you want,
yeah.
I don't think.
Well, Anthony Cambo is not afraid to shoot it, regardless of situation, regardless of defense. No matter how many in a row he's missed, he's a shooter.
And he's a good shooter behind the arc with his feet set. I just don't think that was a wise shot at that point.
And with 2:29 to play, we are tied up. Rodriguez drives, has it blocked, but a foul called. Rodriguez all muscle on the way to the rim there. So he can put Liege back on top. Rodriguez forced 6 from the stripe tonight. Range the first. Big free throws for Angel Rodriguez gives Liege a 2-point lead with 2:12 to play. Here Bolton. Oh, and he traveled. Yep.
Awesome. I was just going to say, Liege needs some defensive intensity for this last 2:01, and right there is Angel Rodriguez providing it.
He's up in Rasir Bolton's grill. Bolton jumped to try to pass and came right back down with it. Guilty of steps. Rodriguez to Brooke Lemaire. Lemaire has not scored in this game. Now inside to Tumba, into the corner for Cambo. Open three. Flash!
There it is.
That is good! So Anthony Cambo gives Liege a 5-point lead at 78-73. And there you get a look at the great crowd here in Country Hall. Celebrating after that three-pointer, but there is Rasir Bolton hitting the first free throw. .75, coming up on 90 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Rodriguez into the front court. Comes Anosike. Anosike gets it on the roll. Loses control, but a blocking foul called. Yeah, he tripped over Rasir Bolton. That's why he was out of control. Roby Rozier, yeah, he had a point if he thought the foul was whistled on him. But Anosike was indeed tripped. So Cambo talking to Lemaire and Anosike. First free throw is up and in. EJ's got one more coming. 10 of 12 from the free throw line. At 11 of 13. So Anosike pushes the lead to 5 with 1:22 to play. Bugenhout now Sewing, driving baseline, kicks it into the corner for 3. That's good. Tough shot by Rasir Bolton. Rodriguez, I don't know how he maintained control of the ball after putting on the brakes there. Now he pulls up from the left elbow, short. Rebound Sewing. Will can tie it here for the bucket or take a lead with a 3. And is that foul going to be on Rodriguez? It is. Second foul on Angel.
I thought they were going to call a moving screen.
Well, I did too, but there was no contact there. That's what my initial thought was. Rodriguez went around it, didn't make contact with the screener, and then bumped into Bolton. So both free throws good, and we are tied at 80.
Neither team has quit in this one.
No, they really haven't. Rodriguez, and foul is going to be on Van Bugenhout. That's going to be his 5th. I beg your pardon, his 2nd. So Rodriguez back to the free throw line with 33.4 to play to give Liège the lead. Graphic on our screen obviously not correct. It's 80 to 80. I don't think there's a 10-point free throw in there.
We'll take it.
Now it's, yeah. Now it's 81-80. Anel's got one more coming. That's good, and Rodriguez has 12. And Bugenhout calling for the screen. Jovanovic. He circles it back around. Bolton loses control. Anosike has it, and now Bolton commits the foul. Send Angel Rodriguez to the line to ice it with 13.6 to play. Boy, Rasir Bolton made a great move, just forgot the ball. And then a heads-up play by EJ Anosike to grab it. Rodriguez can make this a 2-possession game here. It's the first.
That was the 18th turnover for Antwerp.
24 points off turnovers for Liège in this game. Rodriguez gets them both. So Liège with a 4-point lead and 13.6 to play. Vika Skalin calls timeout. Now you talk about the strategery here, Lee. Does Vika Skalin try to get a quick 2-pointer, foul, and then get another deuce? Or do they go for the 3, foul?
I think you take whatever good shot you get here.
Yeah. Because if you get a quick 2 and then you foul and they make 2, you haven't made up any ground, and it's still a 4-point game. But if you make a 3, foul and they get 2, now you're only down 3 and you still have a shot at it.
Right. You don't have to have a 3. I think you just get the quickest shot you can get and then foul.
See who Alex Ampere has out on the floor in this situation defensively.
This just, I said neither team quit. I guess that's obvious, but I mean, Antwerp got down 19. They rallied back. Liège has fought off every rally to this point and holds a lead here with just seconds remaining.
Antwerp got even, 2:29 to play at 73 apiece. So on the floor for Liège, Enosike, Noterman, Rodriguez, Lemaire. Lemaire tips the alley-oop attempt. What a great defensive play by the captain, Brooke Lemaire. He has not scored in this game, but he perhaps just saved it for Liège. A brilliant
That's that veteran presence,
play to
Craig.
get up as high as he can. Now Enosike can really ice it here. EJ 11 of 13 from the free throw line. It's the first. Enosike gets them both. Liège solid from the free throw line down the stretch. Angel Rodriguez, 4 free throws. Now this one comes to an end after the block shot. Liège hangs on to win 86-80. My goodness. It certainly looked like Antwerp might be stealing one here. They tied it up at 73 with 2:29 to play. They got to within 2. They got, rather, it tied again with 46 seconds to play. Tied at 80 after 2 free throws by Rasir Bolton. But it was Liège from the free throw line down the stretch with the 86-80 win.
So Antwerp never led. It was 2-0 Liège to start the game.
Yep. Antwerp never led in this game. They tied it twice late after trailing by 19. Enosike finished with 26 points, 11 rebounds. Anthony Cambo, 12 points. Angel Rodriguez, 15 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Anthony Cambo, 12 points. Ibrahim Doumbia, 11. We saw Noterman, 8. Mel Hagan, 7. Kevin Dumba, 7. Rick Lemaire did not score, but he had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and perhaps the game-saving play at the end. For Antwerp, Van Buggenhout 12, Suing 10, Rozier 7, Rasir Bolton 19 points, 6 rebounds. Stephen Fine at 5, Omar Cuema 6, Kola Jovanovic 13 points and 8 rebounds, and Rocky Cruiser 8 points, 9 boards. Again, the final score, 86-80. We'll let you watch the highlights back in just a moment, but for right now, for my partner Lee Hall, my name's Craig Fada. Thanks for watching, everybody. So long for now.
This is what it's really about. Coming on the road, seeing a lot of adversity, refs, a lot of turnovers. We didn't get into a rhythm, but we came here and we stuck together. So every time we say, brothers, I know it's a joke and all that, but really stay together. Yes, sir. We can do a lot of big things. So stay humble, stay humble. Let's go!